Okay, here we go. What is upstream? Welcome to the absolute scuff stream that I'm doing. Absolutely scuffed. No other way to describe it. I hope you people have been doing amazing. It has been quite some time since I have streamed. I can't believe I realized Jumanji's mistake after. It's okay. But, I hope everyone in chat's been doing well. I've been playing Genshin for quite a bit, so I'm probably too far for anyone to catch up unless you just know. But I haven't done Dragon Spine yet. Or, a few daily challenges and stuff, so I figured I'd try and do a stream. Why not, Is what it is. Plus, this is also going to be my way of relaxing. Too tired for this stuff normally. It's good to know, though, that everything seems to be working. So, what? Oh, this should be Diona's birthday now, if I'm not mistaken. Give it a second. Has to load. Come on. Come on. Load. Let's see here. Yep. Exactly. Help me meow. What are these for? Loach Pearl. Never heard of those till now. I'll claim those. Thank you. Perfect. Everything is claimed. I believe I've done all of this. I bought out the entire event shop. Perfect. I can't wait to do these. I haven't done Zinc Cho yet. So I think I'm gonna do this real quick. Just for dexterity's sake. Get this out the way, give me a few books. Because I'm always in need of books to level up my characters. Which reminds me, I also need to go kick some cryo butt. Or not cryo, I have to go get Whopper Flower Nectar. Let me use St. Show here. I already have him, but I'm not the biggest fan of his playstyle. He does a lot of damage, but I prefer, my Sucrose. I play Razor just because I need major damage. So shout out to my friend for helping me set him up.
Let me read you a verse.
I needed to kill this big boy. Okay, of course I die there. That's just my luck.
Time to act.
Dang it.
Rain outlines your fate.
On the right side of his little sword, it's like, I think that like a sword stands for Pokemon.
Body and mind.
It works out pretty well, surprisingly. Reducing hit and stuff.
Rain outlines your fate.
Okay, well I just wasted that.
Rain cutter.
I think before I use Rain Cutter, I'm gonna use Kyle's ult. This is like a quick recharge Josa.
Witness the power of the wild.
I don't know what else you call this. It's a high elemental recharge. There you go. The cool part is I should be able to get this back. Not before I forget.
Rain cutter.
Well, at least on the right side now I keep this boy frozen. Easy. Get out of here. This is my time to catch up with everything. Because I've been gone for 2 months from my PC. And yeah. Genshin got the, what's it called, Dragon Spine update? So that's fun. I haven't even looked at the area. But I do know that there's new domains and teleportals, which means more gems. And completing story gives me more gems. And I want Zhao. I got, as you can tell, I got Ganyu. Now it's doing this. I don't know why it does this weird loading thing. Like you can see that in the back. I can't even zoom in. There we go. There we go. I don't know why it does that. It's so weird. I want my books or pieces of paper or whatever. What is this? This looks like some more Spiral Abyss stuff. That seems fun. I'm pretty bad at that though. Let's see. I have no idea how you get any of this stuff. Okay, I think I'll do that later. I have a crap ton of quests to do, and some of them I have to have done before I wake up. But I also don't have school, so, or work. So let's go ahead and navigate and do this. Wasn't the one I wanted, but we'll just do them all anyway. Thousands of things to do. I also gotta go and talk to Albedo, and yeah, I've got an endless list. Absolute endless. Yeah. Let's see, where is he? Oh boy, it's a balloon thing. This is one of these where I have to escort it, isn't it? Oh boy. Who's been... Oh. Okay, so I need to break all of this stuff. Which sucks. Well, that's a lag spike. Okay. This stupid thing. I hate, what are they called? Hilly trolls, right? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but...
For Rex Lapis.
I don't have near the stuff to go on you, unfortunately. But I'm gonna try. Once I actually get completing quests and stuff. I'll get my stuff. Ouch.
Let the show be.
The bright side of this water clears out some of that fire. How far do I have to transport this thing? On the bright side, that burns this. I hate these things. Easy enough, easy enough. This lag sucks. Okay. Yeah, Razor and Fire don't go well together. On the bright side, I can't speak today. This should be the end. I hope. Perfect. Okay, and then the next one is at the Stone Forest. I'm gonna go from here. Should be quicker and easier that way. But yeah, how's everyone been? I might end up swapping to some Overwatch later. But for now, this works. The last thing I want is for my team's carry to die. That would be very unfortunate. Oh, it's just one of these protect. What are they called? Oh, the monolith.
Access denied.
Ow.
Stand clear. Animal test 6308. Blaze over. Animal hypostasis. Absorption test.
I love my sucrose.
Animal test 6308.
Luckily they're not hard. This should be the last batch. Okay. Perfect. Easy. So there's one. I think that's the last one. So I'm pretty sure I completed the other. I'll check and make sure of that. We shall see, we shall see. Okay, let's get this last thing done here. Where is the cook? Let's get this over with. Know how it is. What is it gonna do? Thankfully, I already have these. I need to figure out where to get lotus heads. Where is this person? Okay, they're not too far from here. Now I gotta figure out which island is it. That's this boy. Easy enough, easy enough. Here we go. And just because I'm not climbing all of that again, even though I'd probably be about the same amount of time, maybe a little less. Okay. I'm gonna try to stream consistently. We'll see if it happens, you know? Life likes to throw me unexpected curveballs, to say the least. But we'll make it work, we'll make it work. That should be that. Okay, let's go collect my rewards here. I can't believe I have to get like 75 things for Shao. I want to see what people think of him when he comes out. Because even if I got him, I don't think I would use him. Maybe on a second team, if he can do constant swirls. Maybe. We'll see how that goes. And now that I don't have Diona on my first team, well, I won't once I get Ganyu perfected. I'm guessing I'll put Diona on my second team as a healer. I mean, that's what would make sense to me. Does anyone know what this actually means? Or like what language. Because to me that sounds Latin. So that's some battle pass stuff. I don't think I'll buy the battle pass this time. Just because I don't have that long left. If I can get to level 30 within the time I have left, I might get it. I'd prefer to finish it out though.
I smell rabbit.
How many Prima Gems do I have? Should have a semi-decent amount. Not really, I probably don't even have enough for a summon. Nope. Okay. I'll need a few more things, that's okay. I'll learn to work with it. What's... Oh, I gotta get another story quest key. Forgot all about that. Okay. So this is Dragon Spine stuff, and this is other story quest. I'm thinking I kind of want to do Ganyus. Perfecto. Okay. I don't know. Ganyu or Albedo, because I don't want to go to Dragon Spine just yet. Especially hearing about how it works, it could really, really suck. Okay, I'ma just do Ganyu first. Oh boy.
Come on, we can do it!
Let's get everyone healed up. Okay, Barbara, please don't point me in the wrong direction. Thank you. Also had to be quiet because like everyone else in my house is sleeping.
Next on the agenda, we're way behind schedule.
Let's see. Why is the story quest all the way up here? It could be worse though.
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never.
I love how they talk all this about the Millilith and we just kind of body them throughout the entire story quest of
It's
genre.
shocking how much work there is to do, even for the three of us.
And she's been handling it alone all along. The Qixing secretary clearly isn't an ordinary person. It's so frustrating.
You're just...
Aren't you Ningguang's servants? How come you're here?
We are Miss Ningguang's private secretaries, not servants.
Have you seen Miss Ganyu, Traveler? It has been several days since Ganyu left for Joyun Karst. She's the general secretary of the Liyue Qixing. We've only taken over her responsibilities until she gets back.
Even though the Qixing have made peace with the Adepti after the latter had denounced Liyue, they still want to pay their respects to the Illuminated Ones. They commissioned Ganyu as their envoy to deliver a letter to Joyun Karst and bring the Adepti the latest news about the crisis. Still, Ganyu should have been back to her usual responsibilities by now, but she's disappeared without a trace.
That does sound like Ganyu.
So, maybe Ganyu just took a little detour.
Who can blame her after working so hard?
I'm afraid it's not very likely. Ever since we met Ms. Ganyu, she's been nothing but the most conscientious person in all of Liyue. Even when it's time for her annual leave, Ms. Ganyu stays on duty at Yuehai Pavilion saying there is still so much to do. She couldn't possibly be using
She's
her
a
mission as an
workaholic.
excuse to slack off.
Oh, Paimon sees how it is. But she's half Adeptus. She wouldn't get in trouble, right? Why do you look so upset?
It's because of this absurd workload of hers. When we first heard the three of us would be taking over for Miss Ganyu, we thought it would simply be a matter of changing our work environment.
We couldn't have
Apparently
imagined
not,
that Miss
eh?
Ganyu's daily workload far exceeds what the three of us are used to doing.
We don't even know how long we've been working. We feel guilty for taking even a short breather like we are now.
Looks like you got a serious
Oh.
emergency on your hands.
They're trying to keep up with
Speaking of
Ganyu, so
Julian Karst,
I don't know.
Traveler, I've
Ganyu
heard
doesn't
that you
seem
can
to
go
sleep.
in and out of there as you please.
Of course, we've been there lots of times.
Ah, that's good news. Could you go to Julian Karst and find Miss Ganyu for us? Preferably before... we're saved. I remember Miss Ganyu said that she'd be visiting Cloud Retainer's abode. You might as well start...
It's about time she came back to work. Otherwise...
They don't sound too
No,
happy.
Perhaps we should go to Lady Ningguang first and bring up our overtime pay again.
Yo, at least you getting paid overtime.
So Ganyu left to visit Cloud Retainer.
I know a lot of places that don't give overtime.
We should hurry up. Paimon hopes we can find her there.
You know, something cool about this, everyone finds Paimon annoying. But, I don't find her that annoying. She kind of reminds me of my brothers. You know, super talkative and everything, but, like, offers next to nothing. That's Paimon in a nutshell. On the bright side, she does have some good bargains that help Primo Gems. So Paimon, if you do nothing else, you do that. Is that my waifu? Hey.
Huh? The person standing over there. That's Ganyu. We finally found her.
Is it Ganyu?
Ganyu, here you are.
You two. I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official or private affairs that bring you here? I
Ruh-roh.
shouldn't. I have left the human world. Please contact the Yuehai Pavilion regarding matters concerning the commercial port.
Huh? You don't want to be the Qixing secretary anymore? But they're always...
That's why you're here? You want me to come back? I'm afraid you came here in vain.
What? Did something happen?
The clouds fold and unfold. The tide ebbs and flows. It was meant to be. When the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Liyue, I knew it was only a matter of time until I had to leave.
Poor
My
Ganyu.
Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. I delivered the letter and came back to Liyue Harbor, only to discover that I had been replaced by Baiwen, Baishao, and Baishe. Perhaps that mission of mine was just a pretext to remove me. Since the Qixing gave me a chance to leave with dignity.
I feel so bad for Ganyu.
I appreciate your kindness, but
What
there's
happened?
no need for your words of comfort. After 1,000 years away, I came back to Julian Karst. Looking at the clouds floating among the mountains brings me
What
peace of mind.
happened?
I feel better now.
This isn't normal.
But...
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Cloud Retainer, we're terribly sorry. We just...
One merely jests. One felt your presence the moment you set foot upon this land.
I
Wow.
love how
You
cranes are some of the
really
scariest
are
things in the
impressive.
game.
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well. Ah, the matter
Fancy.
leaves you at an impasse then. Not to worry. One is exceptional at seeking avenues for conversation. One has been one's own companion in idle talk for many a year. Ah, yes. Since you are Ganyu's friends, tales from her youth shall one apprise you of, perhaps?
Oh, Cloud Retainer.
Nothing
take
to be
it.
ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friends would like to hear.
Oh, Paimon wants to hear it.
Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top of her head were caressed. When one was still taking care of her, one was pestered most often to touch her horns. She was elsewise loath to sleep.
Wow.
Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a little ball. The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she saw a real human in the flesh. So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days and nights. One found her wailing of a monster she had seen.
Poor Gon.
Cloud Retainer? Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
Ah, one's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
And you did the exact opposite. Impressive.
Yeah,
Be
don't worry,
that
Paimon,
so?
you don't do that.
Huh. But returning to Ganyu, most gladdened one is of your arrival. One cannot help but feel that remaining in Jueyun Karst shall not be good for her. One will tell you more about her, if you should permit it.
So,
Most benevolent among
happened,
all
game?
Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Jueyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's
She's so
edge,
cute.
and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Jueyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Jueyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
Oh, I love Ganyu so
One
much.
did, by chance, hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts. Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer.
Oof.
One hopes that you will accompany her.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Besides, Liyue hasn't given up on her. She's got it all wrong. Anyways, what's that training Ganyu was talking about?
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Jueyun Karst. At her behest, one has organized training for her to achieve that end. She should be in the southern part of Mount Aozang right now, preparing.
Huh, is that so?
Well, time to go look for some Ganyu. Okay, so I want to know what happened to Ganyu. And that she just like disappeared. That's great. And the best part is I have it on stream. Which is a good thing because that means we might get free Primo Gems off that. And we all know we all love free Primo Gems in this game. Even if it's not even enough for a summon. Every little bit counts. here we go. Here's my waifu.
So here you are, Ganyu.
I'm out of this.
Why did you come here? Humans should not remain in the realm of Adepti for too long. Considering the kindness you have shown me, I can let you stay for the Adeptus training.
Sweet.
Yay!
This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again. The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
This will be interesting. Apparently I'm supposed to stand in the middle of these things, or stand on these things. Right? Yeet.
Wow! Ganyu's a really awesome shooter!
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised.
I always feel so bad for Ganyu. How is this not hitting? Thank you. Perfecto. Perfect. That was easy enough.
We've completed the task. What do you think? I agree. You possess many qualities similar to those of Adepti, despite having none of their blood.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once your training was over?
The training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is only the first trial.
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is
Who is it?
Conqueror of Demons.
Huh. So it's Shell. That cold-hearted loner? How come he's prepared a trial for you?
I found him unapproachable at first, too. But I believe that being able to face him is an important part of my homecoming. He's already waiting for me. Come along if you're interested.
Of course we are.
Yo, is this when this giant tree god monster thing comes out? Okay, here's Zhao.
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer.
I don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training. That's all.
Xiao is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion.
Ooh.
Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
I have nothing to hide.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution. The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body.
Yes. I'm ready.
This is weird. In all honesty. Very, very weird.
The trial's begun! Paimon can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed.
Born of ice and frost. No touching. This is long overdue. We're way behind schedule. Access denied. Blaze over. Born of ice and frost.
Okay. They suck.
This is long overdue. Born of ice and frost. Access denied. We're way behind schedule. This is long overdue. We're way born of ice and frost. No touching. This is long overdue. Next on the agenda.
I wonder what I can get. Razor's friendship level 2. That'll be interesting.
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to
Easy.
report back to me. Seeking other people's validation won't benefit your training. Only you can evaluate the result of this trial. You'll progress faster that way.
Look at his anima vision. It's so small.
Understood.
Xiao always has such strong opinions.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training, so you'll have to...
Have to do what?
Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also a part of your training.
Pesky visitor? So even here there are those that Xiao can't deal with?
Ooh? Question mark, chat. Who is this?
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis. I've finally come upon the Adepti.
Oh boy.
Are all of you the Adepti of this mountain? Great! My name's Sin Chung. I came to ask for your merciful blessings, O Adepti. I beg of you, please grant me luck, wealth, and a good career.
Oh, so it's a pilgrim.
Such a materialist.
I am also one of the Adepti. You can say that I'm an Adeptus in training.
Okay,
Perfect.
Connie.
I didn't come in vain then, although you sound a bit half-hearted. Doesn't matter. What blessings can you grant me?
I don't like
Straight to
this
the
because
point,
this
huh?
guy just seems to only want stuff. Oh well.
Dear Pilgrim, you shouldn't jump to conclusions. Adepti...
For free? Do you mean that you charge people for the blessings of the Adepti?
Yep.
that's not what I
Well,
meant.
somewhat.
What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned through hard work and earnest living. It would be unfair to other people if you got everything you wanted for no reason.
Hold on,
Fair,
hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man, always nagging me.
Your father must have experienced it firsthand. The lives of the common folk are riddled with hardships, but are also full of... A person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of chasing after fairy tales.
Are you a real Adeptus? Why do you speak and behave like us city folk? You sure you're not one of those swindlers who pose as an Adeptus to cheat people out of their money? Ugh, how dare you reprove me? I bet you came here looking for the Adepti yourself.
I have a feeling we're
Sorta
gonna have a fight
point.
on our hands.
We did come here looking for Ganyu after all.
Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or not. You're useless. I'm leaving.
Sweet.
Nobody's stopping you. Ganyu, don't let that guy ruin your mood.
Oh, poor Connie.
It's not his behavior. The things he said... He was right. I thought that coming back to Joyun Karst and devoting myself to training would make me feel like an Adeptus again.
But she
But
doesn't.
being questioned by him made me realize that But I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. As an Adeptus,
It's true. Just believe us.
Okay, Paimon. Please. I wish, like, so our character has a voice actor, right? So why, oh why, does he not actually speak and Paimon says everything for him? Why? Makes no sense. So how are you doing, Chap?
all right.
I hope you've
I'll
been
go
doing
with
well.
you to Liyue Harbor. That said, I still trust my initial judgment. If I'm proven right, I'll return to Joyun Karst once again.
I don't like that name either.
It's a step in the
Joyun
right direction. Let's go.
Okay, teleporting right back to Liyue Harbor. Well, close enough to it, I guess. I just don't understand why would Ganyu think that we didn't need her in the first place. Come on, Ganyu. You know you're better than that. You're probably one of the best 5-star releases we've had, in my opinion. because I'm not a fan of Indy. I think Klee might be the only contender to say absolute best. Klee was pretty good. Unfortunately, I wasn't around to get her. Sad face. Hope we get a rerun.
I'm still...
Come on, Ganyu. We're almost there. You don't want to turn back now, do you?
I suppose you have a point. It would be quite impolite of me to leave the two of you now.
That's right. Where do you want to go first, then?
I've spent too much time in the mountains. The first thing that comes to my mind is the sea. Let's go for a walk in the port.
Sweet.
Happy to come with.
I like how they show the cranes and have those cranes in the water. I feel like those represent the Adeptus. Which, again, why cranes or whatever type of birds they are? That's not something I would think of when I think of Adeptus. I mean, then again, you have the deer, which looks the part. Xiao, I guess. The old lady, I don't know. That one was a little weird. But, what is it? Cloud Retainer and Mountain Shaper was the second one. They were just a tad too weird for my taste. I guess I wish one of them would have been a different animal. Would have been cool for like some type of big cat or mountain goat, something like that. That would have been pretty cool. What did you climb on? What is... Okay. I was about to say... Something didn't load in there. That's fun. Learn something new every day. I guess my game, or my PC doesn't like me streaming completely yet. It'll get used to it though. I plan on trying to stream at least 3 times a week. That's the goal. And here we are. Perfect. Let's see what Gani says.
The sound of the waves in this familiar port. The smell of the sea breeze makes me nostalgic.
Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look...
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time.
She needs to lighten her workload, 100%.
That's true. Ganyu seemed to be working all the time.
Well, when I think about my time here, I've spent most of it behind a desk filing documents.
That would suck. I could never do that.
It put me in a certain mood. Similar to the one I felt during my training in Juyun Karst, in fact.
Get out more.
Isn't it little Miss Ganyu?
Uncle Tian? Okay. Never heard of this person before.
I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here. You were always so terribly busy.
This old man called her Little Miss Ganyu.
Yeah, that is a bit awkward.
Allow me to introduce Uncle Tian. He is...
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Liyue after all, and I am the one who has yet to introduce myself.
I'm confused
Uncle
about
Tian
this one.
is a member of the Liyue Qixing, the Tianshu.
What? This grandpa is a member of the Qixing? The same
Me
rank as
confused.
Lingguang?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity. Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. I have no wish to be followed around by those armed guards.
So
In most
anything new with the people in
eyes,
chat?
I'm just a forgetful and wordy old man.
This is weird.
Uncle Tian is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of such noble character.
Oh, little Miss Ganyu.
The
Your
little in
kind
front of that
words
makes
make
that
me
weird
feel that my
to me.
decades of hard work haven't been in vain.
Uncle Tian, a person of your standing should really stop calling me Little Miss Ganyu.
Oh, my apologies. It's not intentional, just a childhood habit of mine. Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to my position in the Qixing.
Oh, so you've been friends for many decades now, huh?
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Qixing secretary. It's nothing worthy of your gratitude.
Talking about
Ganyu has next to no
secretaries,
confidence.
I don't know if I should bring it up. Ganyu, I believe you know my daughter, Huixin. She seems to be a bit troubled recently.
Yes, she works at Yua High Pavilion and she's my junior. How can I help her?
I don't know myself, really. She's all grown up now and doesn't like to ask for my help. May I trouble you to meet her at UAI Pavilion? She just...
With pleasure.
Okay.
Solving
This
the
is her.
Qixing's problems has always been in my job description.
She's back in character. Just like that, huh? Let's move
This
then
is weird.
to Yuhai Pavilion.
I don't feel like running all the way there, so I'm gonna go up here. I'm tired of running and climbing and all that crap. I'm gonna just glide and slash down. This has always been a decent game. I can't wait to get to, what's the name of the next city? Inazuma? I think that's what it is. I don't know, I want to see the next elemental version of the Traveler. I want to see a Dendro character for once, actually. We haven't had one yet, unfortunately. We know of one, but we still don't have any game we can play as. It's a little weird.
Huh, Miss Ganyu.
Here we go.
It's been too long. I don't know why, but seeing you brings me a sense of peace in these chaotic times.
Indeed, it has been a while, Huixin. I'm flattered, but aren't you exaggerating a little? I've heard that you've encountered some problems and came to see if I could be of some help.
My father asked you to come, didn't he? Abusing his status as a member of the Qixing to trouble you.
Don't worry. I'm always happy to help a junior colleague from Yua High Pavilion.
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary, but also a great mentor.
So, what
This
can you tell me
is
about the
funny.
problem?
Where should I start? I discovered something strange while organizing tax records.
Okay.
There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of two stores, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique. However, whether I question the shopkeepers or check their accounts, I can't seem to make any progress with my investigation.
Well, that's
Without any
weird.
evidence, my hands are tied.
I see. It's not uncommon for merchants to be blinded by greed.
Well, is there any solution you can advise?
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario. Alright.
Yeah, she has been around for a while.
Let's approach it this way then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
That's true.
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals, competing for market share due to their similar wares.
Okay.
In that case...
In that case... Ah! I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu.
Exactly. Let's start with Wanyo Boutique.
I like her bell
The
too.
owner's name is... Bolai, isn't it?
Yes, you're right.
I like how
Follow
she
me, please.
thinks about it. The only thing about these quests is they're so long. Let me get one of these sunflowers, yep. I don't even remember what character uses sunflowers, but best to collect everything you can. I'm trying not to yawn. I just flew in today, so I'm super tired. Perfect. Oh, this place. Okay, I thought this one sounded familiar.
Aha, we meet again, traveler. And you, I suppose you're about to place a big order. I'd be honored to offer.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from Yuahai Pavilion. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
What? Second Life? Ugh. That rascal Dongsheng. He's stealing all of my customers.
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent, and based on their tax records, their business is thriving.
Tax records? Thriving?
Huh. Is there anything you'd like?
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know his dirty tricks best. If you don't believe me, show me his tax records. I'm sure I'll find something fishy in there.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Ugh, their every transaction makes my blood boil. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review Second Life's credit based on your observations.
Oh, of course. I'll read very, very carefully. Line by line and word by word.
Except they're just using enemies against each other.
Here, I found it. That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Ugh, he even flaunted it in front of me. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture. And he kept all the profit for himself.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this transaction. No wonder there was no trace of it.
I told you so. Just as I expected. Ugh, I can't wait to watch him squirm.
This is smart.
Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny ever making this transaction?
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have some proof of it.
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice.
I feel
he
like
wouldn't be
that name's
swayed by
familiar.
the likes of Dongsheng.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. It should be near Chinksa Village. Thank you for shining a light on this case, Mr.
I have to go super far.
I'm afraid I can't go to Chinksa Village.
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay in Liyue Harbor and...
That's so considerate of you. Still, I'm sorry to trouble you like that.
I'm gonna try and get at least this quest done tonight. And then tomorrow I'm thinking about doing roughly a 3 to 4 hour stream. And go from there. Go through and do Albedo and then at least start on Dragon Spine. Hopefully I'll finish it. That way I can grind out some domains there. Oh, I can't quit yawning. This sucks. I assure you all I will be rested tomorrow for this.
I smell rabbit.
Okay, Razor. You smell rabbit. Good for you, dude. I wonder what it would be like to be raised by wolves. I think it would be an interesting thing to try. Wouldn't be easy to actually have it done, but I digress. Here we go. More story.
Welcome, welcome. How can an old carpenter like me help you? I am usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid I can't take too many at once. But I'm always around if you're keen for a chat.
Chinksa really is full of lonely old people.
Sounds like
I heard
Florida.
that. Flying one?
Paimon's sorry.
Master Lee.
It's okay, Paimon, that's what Florida
to see you
is.
and ask you some questions.
Don't worry, I know. You're from the Yuahai Pavilion, right? Why would the Chising care about an old man like me? Well, whatever. You said that you want to ask me something. Ask away then.
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng from Second Life has been evading taxation. Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the invoice or any other record of that transaction?
Oh, it's about Second Life. It was a big order. How could I forget?
Sure enough, Mr. Balai was right. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice? We won't have any evidence to bring against Dongsheng otherwise.
Of
More
course you can.
taxation for the people.
But I'm not so sprightly anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm with Paimon.
I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here at Fanmu Carpenter's. As for old documents and such, I keep them all in a warehouse west of here.
Oh yay, more travel.
But some troublemakers have recently moved there, invading my warehouse. I tried to drive them away, but they just wouldn't leave. Since you need that invoice anyway, it may be best to get it from the warehouse yourself. And while you're at it, you can teach those louts a lesson.
So that's what happened. I see.
I'll leave you to it then. I need to get back to work.
Why are we always doing everyone else's dirty work? It seems to be the gist of this game.
Take back the warehouse, find the invoice. Time for us to show our stuff.
Wait, I think I saw one of those troublemakers. Ah, over there.
Oh, Paimon sees them too. It's one of the Fatui.
They must be plotting something against Liyue Harbor.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, the Fatui's reputation in Liyue has reached rock bottom. We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with the Fatui within our borders. You need not worry.
Perfect.
Besides, I can already feel their malicious intentions. My intuition as the secretary of the Chising.
Then what are we waiting
Well,
for?
here we go.
Let's go
Ganyu
teach him a
kicking
lesson.
butt. And this guy's just trying to pick flowers too. I know, I've seen something about it online.
We're way behind schedule.
Okay, hold up. I hate Fatui like this. These things suck. No. Crap. Well, this may be a while. Actually, maybe not. I wish it gave me my overpowered Ganyu. I'm so close to my charged attack, whatever it's called.
My contract goes unfulfilled.
I really gotta heal everyone. This sucks. Especially since I don't have a fire character. I hate this. Please die. That's not what I want. I have to heal. I don't know how much this actually heals. If it's easier just to put it on the character, or if it's easier to do this. Okay, well, let's just try and kill it. I hate the Fatui things. I hate these ones specifically. I got it though.
Oh, you scoundrels!
I think you've had enough. About time you tell us your plan. No?
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't paying attention. If you don't spill whatever you're scheming against Liyue, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
Then why are you here?
If you're telling the
Just big
truth,
flowers.
then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts of Chinksa village?
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well, I was about to.
About to what?
Pick berries over there.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly excuse.
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area. Think about it. I'm here alone, and Chinksa Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be scheming anyway?
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim here.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that? I swear, I only came here to pick berries. That's
Poor
all.
guy. I feel so bad.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
I also feel that I misjudged the situation and offended you. My apologies. Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so.
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us, Fatui.
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may try to
Paimon Jin!
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like this?
What's your choice then?
I'll get back to my berries.
Wow, no one likes the
Bittersweet
Fatui.
ending.
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too much time away from work. My intuition is not as accurate as it used to be.
No worries. It's
I
always
wonder
nice
if
to
she
teach
signed
the
the contract
Fatui a
with us
lesson.
though.
Let's keep moving towards Master Lu's warehouse.
Yeah, we gotta go get this invoice. Ignore the giant wolf. Oh, those stairs suck so much. There we go. We'll let Ganyu get healed. Her HP's abysmal, so at least this will heal
Way
her to
behind
full.
schedule.
Oh well, I guess I can't heal to full.
So this is the warehouse. Seems like those troublemakers...
Oh, this is the warehouse. Okay, that's cool.
Let's show them what we got. Absorption test. Instant animal model
Perfect.
75.
Access denied.
I'm gonna try and beat him. This is gonna take a bit.
I can fix this.
Okay, I just want this done with. I like Razor. I like his design. Just to get rid of those. Okay. What do I have left? Oh, this goes well. There we go. Oh boy, reinforcements, and I'm not even up there to fight. Perfect timing.
This is long overdue. Come on, we can do it!
I hate these things. Perfect. Wait, what is it? Yeah, this sucks. I have the high ground and yeah, can you like not, please? Thank you. Was it worth that? You probably not.
Let's look around for the invoice.
Right here.
This one is an invoice from One Min Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it. This one is Wangcheng Funeral Parlors.
We're gonna have to go inside, aren't
So
we?
they make coffins too.
Okay. What's this? Oh, a bamboo shoot. Where else is there to look? Behind here? Yep.
This one is Second Lives. We finally found it. Let's bring
Perfect.
this invoice back to Hoishin.
Yeah. It's almost 2 a.m. Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna go to bed. This will probably last till 2. Unless this is the end of the thing here. Then I doubt it, because I say we have to do Second Lives as well. Ugh. Either way, I'm gonna finish the story quest and then go to sleep. I have to be careful because I have a habit of dropping on things that I don't know are there. Easy.
I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
I promise to help you and I'll keep my Look, it's the invoice for the transaction between...
Perfect.
Thank you so much. Now we can...
Agreed. How about we go to Second Life?
Yeah. Perfect. Now we get to go prosecute someone for tax evasion. You know, the normal thing to do. Soap flowers, thank you. Where is Second Life? Here we go.
Isn't it Huixin from the Yuehai Pavilion? I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My tax declarations are scrupulous as well. I do hope that my business won't be affected by any groundless accusations.
Groundless accusations? Mr. Dong, but I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is liable to affect the fine you'll need to pay in the end.
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came here to see if you'd confess.
What? Proven guilty? How come? That's impossible. Absolutely absurd.
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Must be crumbling under gun. Time for the finishing blow.
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
I'm Master Lu. I didn't...
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction was absent.
I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single trace.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Boalai's aid.
Balai? That imp from Wanyo Boutique? So he told on me behind my back. He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
This is perfect.
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear a little more about this dirty... I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
Yes,
Yay.
thank you, Ms. Gun.
That's good.
That should be the end.
I must say, you're truly impressive, Ms. Your enemy knows you best. To think, you came up with this plan and executed it so masterfully.
Of course, Ganyu's perfect.
Actually one of your father's, the Tianshu's old tricks. I just took some inspiration from it.
My father?
Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down from an advantageous position, that's how Uncle Tian managed to keep his position in the Qixing secure for so many years. I figured that as Uncle Tian's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your father's strategies.
Oof.
So, I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out for you to see.
I can see it now. Clearly, I still have a lot to learn about my father.
She doesn't sound like she likes her father.
Really grateful, Ms. Ganyu. You're the kindest mentor I've ever had. Thank you.
Ganyu solved both Huixin's work and family problems. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh, you've helped me so much. You must allow...
That's not necessary. No need to be so serious.
Then let me treat you to a meal. The Traveler and Paimon are invited as well.
All right, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's eat.
Paimon.
Oh, come on. It's just a meal.
If it's just a meal, there's no reason for me to decline.
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kiosk. I need a moment to prepare everything first. Let's meet there in a while.
All right. We dare not refuse.
Okay, this should be it. Hopefully. Get this done. I need to get characters ready for Spiral Abyss. I didn't actually know you could enter this building. Very interesting. You learn something new every day. See how my layout and everything looks perfect. Where are we sitting? Perfect. Perfect.
Miss Ganyu, thank you for accepting my invitation. And as for the two of you,
Sure.
That's so kind of you, Huixin. You went to great lengths to organize this.
Truth be told, apart from thanking you for all the help, there's something I'd like to tell you.
Oh? If there's anything I can help you with, just tell me straight away. No need to hesitate.
Oh, no, I don't really need help. Could you just listen for a bit?
With pleasure.
When I was a little girl, my father, even though I have the utmost respect for my father, I always admired how gentle and reliable you are. I've only decided to join the Yuhai Pavilion staff because I've always looked up to you.
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, in reality, working at the Yuhai Pavilion turned out to be an arduous task.
I don't know what arduous means.
I can't compare myself to such an outstanding secretary like you. I often doubt myself as a result.
I disagree. You're a great secretary in your own right.
Thank you. Over the years, I became a mother, too.
Huh? So Uncle Tian is a grandpa!
Influenced by my youthful ideals, she followed my footsteps and came to be a secretary at the Yuhai Pavilion, too. At first, I was worried about her. It's not an easy job, after all. To tell the truth, But after all that happened this time, I've made up my mind to support her choice.
Whole family lineage.
What made you change your mind?
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu, as her senior colleague. You'll help her, gentle as always, and tell her your mom would be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for, she might still need your guidance in 20+ years, too.
Huixin, I never thought that I meant...
Just like when you showed me my father's trick. Having you as their witness makes people feel at ease.
Witness? It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Liyue Harbor's history. All the changes it's gone through, the stories of its people. But I've always regarded it as nothing more than the source of my loneliness. Huixin, you don't know how important you've made me realize that I share another connection with the people of Liyue Harbor. A part they rely on me, accept me, and long.
Oh, of course. You're irreplaceable to us.
That's right. That's why I can't disappoint you.
The Coco Get.
Ganyu's finally cheered up!
Even if I've really been supplanted, I wish to fight for my place. I won't let you down. I'm going to fulfill my contract and keep working as the Qixing secretary. Regardless, I'll go back and see for myself. I'm afraid that it might have all become a mess during my absence.
You have no idea.
No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
We're leaving already? Paimon's still hungry.
Paimon, you're always hungry. So much running. I just want the story to be over with. I love you, Ganyu. This was not what I should have done this stream. I guess technically I care about both quests. I like Ganyu's because it's Ganyu, and then I like Albedo's just because I get to see Sucrose, who is my second waifu. I'm afraid to talk to this person. I'm not even reading this. Oh, yay. That's something that can wait. I want this quest done. Oh god, I'm not climbing. This game hates me. I have so many quests to do. But at least it's something to keep me busy until, what is it, 1.3? I should be able to fall here without damage. Perfect.
Baisha, are you okay? Look who's back.
You even have enough time for leisure? It seems you three are a suitable replacement for me after all.
Not at all. We've been working for too long. If we didn't take a break,
We wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss Ganyu.
Miss Ganyu, we've missed.
That's so kind of you all, given we've only met once.
We've been praying day and night for you to return and take...
To us, you're like an adeptus coming down to the human.
Forget all our envious complaints from before. Just free us from this strenuous work.
All right, I see. Please divide the matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started, and those that are in progress. I'll take care of the rest.
Of course.
Oh, finally. We're saved.
I wonder
Yes,
if Ganyu
there's one
gets
more
it.
thing. I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. If it weren't for your companionship, I would still be embroiled in my inner conflict right now. To think that I'd gained a human friend outside of work. It makes me happier than I could have imagined. I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand. What would you say if I accompanied you on one of your trips?
Sure, but are you ever done with work, Ganyu?
That's the better question.
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we?
Yay! I should be able to get Xiao next.
I smell rabbit.
I doubt I'll get the little fire girl after him. She doesn't sound good. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Let's see here. Is there anything else I want to do? Or, more importantly, is there anything else I need to do? World quests. I was going to do domains, but it's 2 a.m. So I'm gonna end it here for now. Actually, here, let's end it like this. Perfecto. There we go. It's been fun. See y'all later. Bye.